Oh, baby. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Oh, hey. Hey. It's the Marvel Future Revolution, people. How goes it? We here to do the stuff and the things. We're gonna talk about stuff. It's snow. So, I gotta change now. We're gonna talk about stuff. Hold on. I'll be right back. Well then, okay. Yeah, so it's a lot of snow here where I'm at, and given that I was living in Southern California for a while, this is a bit different. I grew up here, so used to it. But anyway, I had to do some shoveling. Now we're here for some MFR. Video is gonna be a chill, sort of like look at some of the content that we've got in the last patch, give my quick opinion on what I think hit or miss, you know, a couple weeks in, and some of the veteran players, this might not help you at all. The thing that I'd look for you is, or ask of you, I guess, is that let me know how you feel about this at this point. These things should have been different. I'll elaborate that more in the end, but we're gonna look at a little bit of the Blitz 115 and the raids level 4 and 5. So yeah, I'm just gonna give some commentary on that, hit or misses type things, and we'll see where it goes from there. So you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below, and you know, if you want to help out the channel, you hit that YouTube algorithm thing, hammer down the like button, click the notification bell, subscribe, all that sort of thing. All right, let's check it out.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is literally just leave this, and I'm gonna give commentary on this right now because, so we got the new Blitz, Devil's Reign. It says recommended power 681. I think that's probably fine. That was a pretty big jump from 100 to 105. I guess that was it's 10, yeah, 5 levels. That was a huge jump. 150k, and then this 5 levels is 130k, I guess. But this is like crazy simple. I mean, plain and simple. I'm not super upset by it, but I do like the length of it. It's very short. You can get through it quickly, which is what I think Blitz should sort of be. It's one of those things where it's not looking to do your what I'll call vertical development. You know, you get to a certain point and then you want to progress upwards once you get to that point. I don't necessarily look at Blitz as a one of those vertical progressions of being very instrumental. Or let me say that differently. I don't want it to be something where I'm spending a lot of time to do. I want to get through it quickly. I want to be done with it and just be like, all right, great. So as far as that goes, it checks the box. I think I've died once while I'm autoing. Now I am, what am I? I'm in my PvE setup, so I should be, so I'm 1.3. That's pretty strong. My super villain damage is going to be pretty high down here. Yeah, 75, barely over max. Where's my total damage? My total damage isn't bad. So, you know, crit rate is 64%. Those are all pretty solid things. But pretty much everybody I've talked to has said, I think, is autoing this. If you're not autoing this, let me know. I don't want to say I'm disappointed in this because I like that it doesn't take a long time. I like being done with it pretty. I mean, you just saw. I mean, he's done, right? So how long have I been shooting this video? Like, you know, I'm in like 3 minutes, and part of that was an intro. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, now the rewards, I will say, once again, aren't great. I wish they were a bit better. It felt like the first few days, the drops were really, really good. I felt incentivized to spend the cores to run it an additional 5 times. Since then, I have, like in the last couple days, I've stopped. It just seems like the drops sort of weren't as good as they were before. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm good with this. I'm done. I'm not gonna keep running this over and over and over. So anyway, summation of the Blitz aspect of this from 1 million plus player. I'm not upset by it. It feels like it's a fine vertical integration or vertical development type thing. I want a little bit more for my general vertical movement right now. And I don't need a bunch of things that are hard. Some games that I play, it's just too much RNG, too much like difficulty at the same level where you don't feel like you get anywhere. So this is kind of nice to have it be easy, simple. So in that regard, I'm going to say they did well with this. If I isolate this particular thing and just know like, all right, this is all I got, like I'm good. I'm good here. So you'll see again, he dies pretty quickly. Again, we're autoing this. I'm going to jump over to the raids now. Now the raids are a little bit different story. The raids, man, the raids. Oh, look at that. I got a 6 and a green and red core. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna have to check that out. You know what? Let's look at that real quick before we jump in the raids. Right as I'm like hating on things, you know, look at me, look at me. I get something decent. It's like, holy cow. All right, get some extra lights in here. And let's check that out real quick. All right. So was that a 2 slot? Well, look at that. And hey, this is not gonna divulge into which badge to pick thing, but let's just look at it real quick. So, oh, you know what? PvE. So, I would say, oh, man, I lose some crit rate. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, so I gain some accuracy, which is nice. I lose, see, this is where it gets tough. This is where it gets tough. I lose a lot of crit damage on that, but I could put the crit damage back in the core. So that's where I got to play around with, getting some extra guard damage. I got to see how much crit rate I gain versus lose with the slight bump in numbers and losing a core. I lose some crit damage, but I gain it back with the core. I get some more attack and I get guard damage and accuracy rate, which I didn't have before. All right. So anyway, I'll look at that now. Anyway, point of the video. So typically that doesn't happen. So now raids. Now raids are a different story. These. What do we got today? Vision. I don't actually think I've done him at level 5 yet. We'll do level 5 first, and I will take it off auto because, and I'll do solo, I guess, because nobody's in the queue. It is much harder. I think that the raids, you definitely cannot, I mean, maybe like your top tier players, your half sends, your like 1-7, 1-8, 1-9s, they're going to be the ones that just like, they're just going to auto it. I cannot. Like my character is not, it needs to come in here, move, it needs to dodge, it needs to be just constantly get out of that because I will die. If I try to auto this thing, I'm dead. Like just no doubt. What are you doing there? No doubt about it. Now, is it hard? No, it's not, but I just can't auto it. So as far as that goes, I mean, I've just got a fundamental problem with the raids in general because I was always hoping that they'd be a little bit more than what they are. And, you know, where I'm getting these raid instances or dungeons, I don't have that yet. And I've just wanted those. So I'm not in love with what this is. I would have liked it to be a lot harder. You know, like that was still pretty simple. And you're like, okay, well, you want it harder. Yeah, I do actually. You know, I'm looking for something that is, and I always refresh these because I need this stuff on my alts, so I'm doing it. So I'm constantly looking for something that is a PvE content to be harder, to be a bit of a grind. It doesn't have to be like an hour grind every night. That's too much right now. We've already got Dark Zone that I feel like they need to cut down to even a half an hour maybe. Or maybe if that's going to be the end game, then they need to adjust that a little bit. But right now, I just don't. I don't know. This feel. I mean, I guarantee some people have a hard time with this. I guarantee a bunch of people are just like autoing it. So I'm sort of in the middle of that, where it's like all I have to do typically is not auto and like just, you know, not do something too bad and I'm fine like that. Like I just took a huge hit there. You know, if I do that again, I'm toast, right? So that. I don't know. Do they hit it out of the park with that one? No. I mean, like I said, I want this thing to be fun. I want it to be grindy a little bit. And when I say grindy, what I mean by that is I want a challenge. I want something that I can do that is not very difficult, right? So now the level, that was level 5. Level 4, I'm trying to remember if I could auto it. I don't remember. I don't think that I could. We'll just go in it without any rewards and just click auto. And we'll even do it alt. So we'll just see how this is. Again, 1-4, whatever, I am Widow. And I'll kind of finish up the video just sort of talking here. Did they do well with this? I'm gonna try to think just from my perspective. I don't love it. Either give me the auto blitz situation, where it's just kind of like, all right, I'm just doing a little bit here and, it's just whatever, or give me something that's actually a challenge. Not a challenge that's not an autoable situation. So, they made these extra difficulties so that it would be harder. Well, I mean, not clicking auto doesn't mean harder to me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine, I can beat it. I just need to not click auto. This one, clearly I am gonna click auto. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, I'm just gonna let it go. Actually, I almost dodged on purpose, but like, yeah, okay, see, like, I mean, so level 4 is autoable. Level 5, not so much. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see things slightly more difficult in this. Let me know what you guys think. I know, like I said, this video is sort of a weird video. I just wanted to do a quick evaluation while because I've been thinking about this, and it's like a week or two after the patch, or is it 2? I don't remember, whatever it's been. And I wish these would have, Blitz, good with, raid, pick a lane, like either be autoable or make it so that I'm actually like, I'm not just slightly like, as I do this, moving around a bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just not standing there like an idiot, in auto. I'll dodge a little bit here and there. Maybe that's what it's meant to be. I don't know. This feels a little bit easy for me, but I literally just like, okay, I hit something, I move, I hit something, I move. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, okay, that could have hurt, so I had to dodge. But yeah, I dodged there. I don't know. I mean, I'm down at 80%. That's gonna hurt, but okay. I mean, again, so I don't know. That's all I got. I'm blabbering on about this. I want a little bit better here. Hopefully the Alliance like PvE content is gonna be something that, we all are super excited about, and that it just given us whatever challenge that you're looking for. Or am I just crazy? I gotta dodge that, I guess. Is it perfectly balanced in every way? Let me know. Sort of a just in between type video. I wanted to touch base on these things because I think it's important to be able to go look back at these later. So like I mentioned earlier, check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, click notification bells, subscribe, all that sort of thing. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.